I often call the Exodus story, the story that we retell every year at our Seder tables at Passover, the master story of the Jewish people. The Haggadah, which is the book we use, literally means the telling. And we're commanded to every year gather as Jews to have this festive meal, and at the meal, to retell the story of our exodus from Egypt. It's, of course, the second book of the 5 books of Moses. It's the book of Exodus in both the sacred tradition of the Jewish people, the Christian community, and of course in Muslim scripture as well. And we call it the master story of the Jewish people because when we retell it at our Seder tables, the rabbis say that every person at the table should see themselves as if they themselves were a slave in Egypt, as if they themselves were emancipated and freed, and then they themselves had the experience of freedom. And just to build on that, my thesis is when a community tells its story every year in and out, this story of empathy, we're supposed to retell a story that centers ourselves in the narrative of oppression, that we know what it is to be oppressed, and then we know what it is to be freed. When the Haggadah then ends by saying, now let all who are hungry come and eat, it is this radical call to action that because we have experienced hunger, we are to end hunger. Because we've experienced homelessness, we are to end homelessness. Because we experienced enslavement, we are to emancipate all people everywhere.